Hello, and welcome to ReallyBigHat. My name is Jared, and we are playing some more Humankind today. So last time off, I thought I was about to be filming the final episode of this series, but this time, I am marginally more sure that I'm filming the final episode of this series. One of the end conditions, again, I'm pretty sure, I tried to set everything to as default, as normal as possible, is I think there's a turn limit of 300, so at the very least there's 26 turns to go, and that should end the game. If not, we are slowly but surely getting towards some of the other end conditions. I'll go do the space mission if I have to get this game to come to a conclusion, but we are still out in first on fame. We've widened the margin a little bit, like we've got a little over 2K on our second place competitor, so we're doing pretty well there. We were never really in danger of losing on fame, I don't think, throughout this playthrough. I'm pretty sure we jumped out to first place early and stayed there. I'd have to watch it back to be absolutely sure, but I'm pretty sure. Anyway, last we left off, we were still in the contemporary era here. We are still playing as the Brazilians to finish off this game. We've been doing some stuff over here in the New World, combining some cities, founding some new cities, trying to get our culture to not get overridden by, our opponents over here. And I mean, we did wind up getting just completely, landlocked over here with this city. It's just its own entity unto itself. We can't get armies through from one section to another. But, yeah, that's its own problem, and it's really only going to come up if we wind up, at war with one of these two and not the other, and that's not actually even possible, so, because the purple player here is a vassal of the yellow player. Or, yeah. Yeah. So anyway, let's continue on. Okay, we're losing population in the capital. I thought our food growth was pretty good everywhere. Let's see. Minus 206? How did that happen? Minus 1813 from population consumption? Is that even remotely right? Is there some kind of event going on here? Doesn't look to be. I feel like I would have remembered that happening last time. Jeez Louise. Anyway, let's contribute to the fusion test. I don't really know what to do about that. Anything I try is going to be small potatoes compared to that problem. And I mean, even expelling population, I guess... That's just... wild. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, we just lost another population there. Okay. They just demilitarized the ocean. Nobody better be fighting in the ocean. Okay, so spies can actually pick that up. I didn't know that. Huh. Well, anyway, I'm not going to go over towards that anyway. We're losing food here, too. But at least it's to a point where we can actually do something about it. Okay, we've got plenty of gold, so I'm just going to buy that out and then get started on another one. I'll let them build that, though. So, got to go to the technology screen here. How close are we to, the spacefaring technologies? We need to get to communication satellites. I mean, this gets us our unique unit, Jungle Brigades. I guess they're kind of cool sounding. Not sure I'm going to need them, though, so... Could go for the fusion reactor, because that gets us increased industry and reduced pollution. And I'm not sure we need anything other than this for like the end game space race kind of thing. I don't know if there's anything down here that we missed that could like go towards that. Because we've got some, like, let's come back here and pick up some of these just to do it. Okay, so we're losing food here too. There must have been some kind of event that I missed that's like empire-wide that is like hurting my food somehow. Either that or maybe my population does just keep growing to a point where it's consuming so much. This is also consuming 1813. And I'm just not getting that output. I'm close, but... Okay, here we go. We've got... destroys whale fishing and prohibits constructing whale fishing. Prohibits constructing or... I mean, this will give us +1 money on coastal water for 10 turns. This will give us stability. Let's prohibit constructing new ones and get money on coastal water. Our capital is still losing people. Like, if there were... See, now it's starting to regulate somewhat. It's down from 200. So I guess maybe buying out a district with population could have worked. Like, this'll cost 8. Missile silo would cost 20. That's a little bit much, though. $5 sounds about right to probably knock that in the butt. Yeah, there we go. Now we're gaining food and gaining population. And we were going to lose them anyway, so we might as well use them for something, is my thought there. And now, over here, yeah, there's something funky going on. Again, maybe it is... Maybe it's got something to do with pollution? I just don't know what could be causing such a wild swing in our food consumption. You know what? You help with the fusion test. You've got a lot of industry. You can knock some turns off of that. I want to get that out as soon as possible.
What concerns you today?
It would be best
Pollution
to
too
let
high.
bygones be I know.
I have.
They want a scientific exchange? Sure. We're getting extra science. Okay, over here we're doing okay on everything. Not great on anything. I could build a missile silo here, and that would probably be in range of some people. Let's put it right there. Then over here, you know what, I'm thinking maybe do the same thing. Put down a missile silo somewhere. Oh, that's going to get us some influence. Let's do it.
You have my attention.
I know.
Our population keeps, like, dropping places, growing in others.
You come to me with
It's all wacky.
Here.
Okay, so, yeah, they're low on food here. They want me to replace a research quarter in order to get the best farmer's quarter. Well... There's a couple of, like, 12s in here. Let's just do that. Maybe a couple of them, actually. Okay, so we've built a silo here. We could get... Wow, we need 3 aluminum for that. We need 3 for that, too. Wow, we don't have that. We are trading with people, though. We might... Yeah, he's got a bunch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we only had 1. Pretty sure. I'm gonna go ahead and build a nuke here. And just have it. Not planning on using it. Per se.
Oh.
But I want one. Oh. Yellow player built the first space station. I was about to get to that myself with my next set of goals for... Okay, they're saying put it over there. Yeah, next to the water. That sounds good. That's only going to take 3 turns for the one city. I guess I could throw this one on it and it'll only take 2. That's fine. Over here... Getting low on some food. Let's go ahead and... No, they want me to replace my aerodrome? Come on. In fact, maybe I should get some, strategic bombers, huh? Just 2. Again, just to have them, just in case I decide to go just full warfare out of nowhere. Put an airport in some places as well. Let's start doing that. Connecting the world. Huh? So that helps trade routes as well, I think. Yeah. Okay, it's gonna suggest up here. Sure. Okay, so we can either get learning, overproductive, or prosperous. Let's go for the science. Let's go for the science. You can help with that. I'll just have my most productive cities just bang that out. Get some food there. Yeah, I've got a satellite.
I bid you greetings in the name of...
Oh.
Renounce both of those. Okay, and then I can get a lunar lander or a polar satellite. Yeah, I've revealed most of the map with my satellite. But I'd rather get to work on a lunar lander. Let's go. See if I have room for it anywhere. They're saying right here. That works. And again, you can help. Don't have the best industry, but this one does. Over 1,000. That gets it down to 8 turns. I can really go towards this now. Another almost 1,000 industry towards that. Yeah, let's do it. You know what? Let's go here too. Why not? Let's just get everybody on board with that. Let's just celebrate that. I own a nuclear weapon. I'm being ransacked? Where did they come from? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just get everybody here upgraded. Okay, that's line infantry. Sure. Let's do the same with these guys. And let's just, send them over here to attack. Let's get these guys out. Let's auto battle. Let's let them spread out on their own. I mean, we're up against tanks with line infantry, so yeah, it doesn't seem to be. But we have the numbers advantage. Yeah, we're getting them. We're getting them. Yeah, they're getting us too, though. That's a problem. Yeah. Well, we didn't lose any units, though. That's good. We just came close. Yeah, you help with that. Like I said, everybody on board for that. Huh. So we can either get 5 money per traders for 10 turns and get another event, or get 30 stability and minus 25 science, but no more events. Let's go for the events. I mean, the game's almost over anyway. As the old saying goes, what's the worst that could happen?
Lightning in a bottle. This new power will impact every aspect of society, from public safety to industrial production. Change is coming.
We got electricity. Okay, so these guys, I think, yeah, those units came from over there. So can I get down here with all of my military? I think I had another army up here. Yes, I did. Whoops. So you guys come down here too. And I'm going to see if I can't do something about that, because that's not cool. Okay, my researchers are idle. Let's go ahead for this guy. Let's go for my unique, and then we'll maybe come towards the fusion reactor next. Completed an interplanetary expedition. Got some grievances.
It would be...
Friendship. Huzzah. Okay, and then we've got a Mars colony. I need more oil for that. So let's go knocking on this guy's door. He seemed to have a lot of everything. I'm already buying 2 oil from him. So what about them? I think I'm trading everything with them. Yeah. They don't have any oil, though. Who does? Let's just go back.
Are you wine or are you vinegar?
Okay, they've got coal, iron, and horses. They have oil. And we're trading everything. So let's buy oil from them. I think we only need 1. Yeah, only need 1. So let's look around, see if there is any room for this. There we go. And that should trigger the end of the game, if I remember correctly, the Mars colony. Can we get it in before the turn limit? Let's find out. Let's just put every city on it. Yeah, we're gonna get there. Oh, we spread our influence through an entire continent. And we're still polluting a bunch, or at least the yellow player is.
What concerns you today?
Amir, it would be best.
Okay, so we can get 35% money, 35 stability, or science investing, and chances of another event. Let's go for science investing. Let's go for science. Okay, now I think I want to wait on this until my next technology, because we get our unique, and I'm pretty sure I can upgrade these guys. So we'll just have them sit and wait. Four grievances. Let's just keep saying no to those. We got the covert ops.
Oh, I can see.
Okay, so did that. Okay, we cannot upgrade them. That's unfortunate. But what do we even have over here? Knights and dragoons. I could deal with that. Okay, that's a cliff. Oh, this whole thing is a cliff. You know what? I figured that out last time, and that's why I didn't come down here, and I had forgotten since then that, yeah, I would have to go through somebody's territory to come attack them. Whoopsie. Completely forgot. Now I've just got these guys sitting here at the top of a cliff staring at those guys for no reason. So why don't you guys come back up here and just hang out in the city? Okay, so we can either get cheaper unit industry or extra science and another narrative event.
I bid you greetings.
Still more grievances. Okay, so yeah, you just hang out there. We should be approaching the end of the game. Okay, so this will go to another event, but we'll be losing money. This will just lose a flat sum and lose science. So let's go for this. We're getting close. We are getting close. Fusion reactor. Interplanetary expedition. And we got a merchant star on top of it all. You know what, let's just turn those off. Okay. End. Triggers the end of the game at the end of the next turn. Let's do it. So we made it to an end condition before the turn limit. That's an achievement. Okay. Let's just... Oops. Yeah, this is just all going to auto research. So let's go for that. Let's start building a stadium. And let's just get all of our cities on that, because it's not really going to matter. So this will be the easiest thing to just click on. There we go. And turn. End of your journey. This is your last turn. The space race is won. You will be remembered as mythical ReallyBigHat. Maybe I should change the name of the channel. Now I am mythical ReallyBigHat. End game. Usually the narrator would be giving a speech right about now. I had to turn him off because he kept cutting in and out when I was playing. Like, sometimes his voice would come on, and sometimes it wouldn't, and sometimes it would, like, half come on and then wait, and, like, 30 seconds later, the rest of it would play. So, yeah, that's why he's not giving a speech on how great my empire is. I guess I could be doing it myself instead of explaining that, but yeah, hey, look, I did such a great job. And, you know, the planet's not destroyed yet, so that's kind of cool. The pollution was rising, though, so we were getting close. But I built a bunch of wonders. I had an okay military, I guess, by the end. I barely went to war this game. Really, it was just early on. And then one time accidentally last episode. But yeah, that's the game. We have done what we set out to do. I have relearned how to play Humankind. And yeah, maybe I'll have to... Oh, there we go. There's the winning screen. Yeah, I came out to a pretty commanding lead by the end. I won by a bunch. Yeah, so let's look through this. Yeah, let's watch this play out. Wow. I had a good classical and medieval. Wow. Yeah, but a really good contemporary era. Okay, we can skip it for the rest of them. Don't need to see that for everybody else, but we can look through our statistics, see what's up. So fame, yeah, we started out kind of bottom of the pack until about turn, what'd you call that, 50, 60. Then we kind of jumped out ahead of everybody, like all at once, and then just kind of stayed there. They kind of closed the gap a couple of times, a little bit here and there. Like I was neck and neck with like them for a little bit, but then I just kept going up and they all petered off. So yeah, I was kind of in a pretty commanding lead for most of the game. Food? Wow, look at that chart. Yeah, there were some interesting cutoffs there. So yeah, I was kind of neck and neck with everybody. We were all just doing our things until about turn 130-ish. And then I kind of started taking off on some food. That's when I was the Norsemen, and they have a custom harbor that I was putting down, and that was worth a lot of food. So that's probably where that started. And then I kind of maintained that until right around somewhere in the industrial era, where I just went straight up like a rocket somehow. And then, yeah, it wasn't until the contemporary era when I was the Brazilians that I just really took off. At one point, I was making over 8,000 food empire-wide, and then it kind of fell off a cliff down to 6,000. But it looks like towards the end there, I was starting to climb back, so who knows what that would have done by the end of the game, or whatever proverbial end of the game there would have been. We made it to the end of the game. We made it end. We did a good job. Industry, kind of the same story. Yeah, you know, in my, at the end of the industrial era, I was building a lot of those, improvements that got us some industry and money. And then, yeah, just kind of kept building stuff throughout the contemporary era. Yeah, I don't really know what that huge spike at the end was. That was only a few turns ago where I was just like, yeah, industry, boom. I'm not even really sure what I did. Maybe it was one of the times I went through and bought luxuries from everybody. Because, like, that was something I was sadly neglecting to do the whole game that I would have been doing a lot better off overall if I had been remembering. Money, yeah, kind of the same story. Neck and neck with everybody until I just kind of take off like a rocket on my own, and then huge fall off there at the end. I wonder what that was from. That had to be from some kind of an event. Science, yeah, pretty much neck and neck with everybody until the very, very end when I start to really invest. And that's kind of interesting because a lot of the other players had more technologies than I did, even though we were all kind of right there in the same curve. Like this, the brown player looks like they had some peaks there where they were way ahead of everybody else. Probably by like 1,000. But yeah, then by the end of the game, I'm hugely out in front. Influence, though, I was just kind of neck and neck with everybody throughout. And then somehow the brown player just went from... what is that? Like, barely over 0, like in the hundreds, to over 4,000. Like, all at once. I wonder how they did that. That's kind of insane. Stability. Yeah, I had some good stability early on, like the first 40 turns. I was just hanging out at 100, and then, yeah, the game happens in between. But then at the very end, again, I'm just hanging out at 100. Apparently, I was starting to fall off there at the end, though. I didn't even notice that. Population. Yep, that's just me winning, and then, yeah, being an agrarian society in the final era. Whoosh. Religion, yeah, again, I was doing super well, and that's why I didn't want to take that one civics choice that negates it, because, boop, it negated it. Looks like they both took that too. Yeah, I would have been way out in front there for the whole game if I hadn't accidentally agreed to that without knowing I couldn't take it back. Yeah, research. See here. They all had more technologies than me until, like, the very end I started to clip past one of them. Like, yeah, the pink and the yellow player both had way more than me the whole time. Even though we were all basically even on science. That's interesting. I wonder what their secret is. Trade, yep. That's that's me just sometimes remembering to trade with people and then sometimes not. And then all at once, I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll trade with you. Oh yeah, I'll trade with you. Oh yeah, I'll trade with you. Military. Okay, so there was actually a point in the middle of the game where I was third place by a mile. They had a bunch of military. But then, finally by the end, I kind of just overtook everybody again. I know the AI was getting in wars with each other, like, the whole time. And then cities. Yeah, that's, yep, me just in the lead for most of the game. There you go. There you go. Ended with 8 cities. Had 9 at one point. Okay, and that's all the statistics. We could continue the game or replay the end sequence. But we don't need to do either of those things. Yep. So this will be the end of this episode. Reveling in my victory, finally. And yeah, I will probably play another game of Humankind here fairly soon. If not right away. I'll have to kind of see what my my lineup is like for things I was thinking about doing and then make a decision on that. But I'll definitely be playing another game soonish where I'll try something interesting. You know, maybe I'll do like a really heavy science game or like a sudden death elimination, military only kind of a thing. Something like that. I don't know. I'll have to make up that decision when I go for the next game as well. But if you have any ideas on that front, leave me a comment and I'll try and do that. So, I guess I'll just say, until next time, Later.